Do you truly believe you know the world's biggest UFO hotspot? Can you really accept that all the mystery, all the fear, and all the truth we seek begins and ends within the boundaries of the famous SKINWALKER Ranch? For so long, the global ufology narrative has been told from that single, remote piece of land in the Utah desert. But we know that the truth is rarely that simple. We know the real mystery is much bigger than just one American county. What if I told you the deepest secrets, the true and profound active contact, are happening thousands of miles away, hidden beneath our dense vegetation and under our open skies, in the vibrant heart of Brazil? For decades, the world focused on those fleeting lights in Utah, the cattle mutilations, and the chilling stories of interdimensional portals. But, in silence, a single Brazilian group claims to hold not just the answers, but an active dialogue in progress. They maintain contact and interaction with 49 distinct alien races. Are they visionaries? Are they completely insane? Or are they guarding and finally disseminating the knowledge that, if fully revealed, would change everything we know about humanity and the universe? The American anchor, SKINWALKER Ranch. Let's talk about SKINWALKER Ranch. The mere mention of the name is synonymous with fear, unexplained occurrences, and top-secret government research. For years, this isolated Utah property has been a magnet for the most bizarre documented events. We're talking about surgical animal mutilations, glowing orbs that defy our physics, and persistent stories of portals that suddenly open and close. The US government itself, including the Department of Defense, has invested millions of dollars studying this location. Through controversial programs, the government turned a humble ranch into the focal point, the epicenter of global ufology. It is a place of constant observation, intense vigilance, and mystery that drains the time and resources of large teams of scientists and researchers. It is a place where, indeed, the veil between our world and other dimensions seems to be at its thinnest. But pay attention to the key word that defines SKINWALKER: observation. The research team observes. The owners fear. The world watches. And all of us together try to understand the unknown based only on what we are allowed to see. SKINWALKER is, in its essence, a passive reaction to an active phenomenon. It is a defensive trench where they just wait for something to happen. The new center, ziggurats and active knowledge. Now, with that clear image in mind, let's shift focus. Leave Utah and fly south, diving into the warm heart of Brazil. This is ziggurats, the headquarters of Dakila Pesquisas, Dakila Research, located in Corguinho, Mato Grosso do Sul. In contrast to the fear and the need for defense that define the SKINWALKER experience, Dakila operates under a simple, yet profoundly meaningful directive, reportedly transmitted by an entity known as ET Bailu: seek knowledge. This is not just a ranch that accidentally attracts phenomena. It is a structured research center that claims to have not only phenomena but an ongoing dialogue. Dakila asserts it knows what the US and the Pentagon are desperately trying to find, the rules of the game. They aren't limited to capturing fleeting lights on cameras. They claim to have cataloged and mapped 49 separate alien civilizations that actively interact with planet Earth. Dakila researchers openly discuss an intergalactic council of 49 races, a vast interspecies history dating back to ancient civilizations, and a level of ancestral technology that, if true, negates all the mysteries of Skinwalker. The difference here is critical. It's the crucial part for anyone seeking the truth. Skinwalker is about fear and passive reaction. Dakila is about active, proactive research and knowledge acquisition. They claim to have advanced from the initial contact phase, where we are merely observed, to a phase of learning and cooperation. The clash of narratives, Dakila versus Skinwalker. Let's truly analyze the competition and the major differences. This is not about who has more lights in the sky, but about who has more information. 1. The nature of the phenomena. Skinwalker phenomena are mostly spontaneous, unsolicited, and often hostile or threatening. They seem to be an intrusion. Dakila's phenomena are frequently described as intentional, focused on transmitting information, guiding research, and continuing a message. They suggest a purpose. 2. Evidence and methodology. Skinwalker relies mainly on terrified witness accounts and blurred images that raise more questions than answers. Dakila claims to present detailed diagrams, scientific studies with applied research methodology, and a working structure for understanding the origin and behavior of the 49 races. While Skinwalker seeks physical proof that something is there, Dakila seeks methodological proof of who is there and why. 3. The final objective. Skinwalker Ranch and its teams are trying to solve a distressing puzzle. They are trying to figure out how to defend themselves. Dakila Pesquisas claims to have already solved the puzzle, and its stated objective is not to defend itself, but to share the answer with anyone willing to listen. While Skinwalker is shrouded in military secrecy and non-disclosure agreements, Dakila operates with a moral authorization from its source, the entity Bailu, to spread the message of knowledge across the world. The truth is often not being filmed by mainstream cameras. The US seeks expensive and terrifying answers in the Utah desert, but the greatest volume of extraordinary claims, evidence, and information is quietly flourishing here, in Brazil. Dakila doesn't just observe, they seek knowledge. That is the fundamental difference, the difference that changes the global narrative. Which do you think is the real, most important UFO hotspot in the world? The one that truly holds the knowledge our planet needs? Let us know in the comments below. Your opinion is fundamental to this discussion. And if you want the full, detailed story about the 49 alien races, click subscribe now and turn on notifications. Your search for the true knowledge begins now, right here on this channel.